Welcome back to In the Garden. I'm here with Brandon from Grange Co-op, and today we're talking about getting that soil ready before the fall season gets here. But Brandon, what are some of the important things that we need to understand when getting our gardens ready, especially during the fall season?
Yeah, so you want to get it done ahead of time. You don't want to be doing this last minute because you're just going to go out there and overexert yourself. As we come down to kind of the last few warm days, get that soil wet down, water it in good. And then add in some good compost, like the Purely Compost by G&B here. You can add in some steer manure and other things as well, but this one right here I like. It kind of covers everything for us. This is going to be good for all of your veggies, all of your winter annuals, anything else that you're wanting to throw into your garden beds this time of year. So this is going to be a great product just to throw in there, turn it in, water it in, give it a couple days or so, and then go in and plant in your annuals or your veggies afterwards. But let's go ahead and do it though.
Okay, yeah, let's.
All right, so I like to get down and dirty, so I just like to go ahead and grab that bag, get up in my garden beds, and just dump that out right on top. Just like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a nice rake or a shovel if you got one, get it kind of evened out, and then just work it into the soil. And once you got it, get that all smoothed out and cleaned up a little bit, go ahead and give it another wet down with the hose and keep that soil hydrated. You don't want that soil to dry out before you go ahead and plant your fall veggies or fall annuals. When soil gets really dry, it becomes hydrophobic, and so making sure that it stays moist is going to be important. The rule of thumb is if you dig down to where you're planting your veggies, I know we just watered this, so it's going to be a little wet. If you're digging down to where you're going to plant your veggies or your annuals, and you squeeze that and it comes around and it holds form, you're about perfect, honestly. If you squeeze that real hard and you get water coming out the bottom, you got too much moisture in there. So you want to let it dry out a little bit. But if you squeeze it and you open it up and it just crumbles away, your soil's too dry. So that's where we want it. We want it right there where you're gonna squeeze that soil, open up your hand, and it's gonna hold form.
All right, well, some good tips there, Brandon, for people who want to prep their garden before fall arrives, which is pretty soon. I know we're getting a break from all this heat. So thank you, Brandon, for joining me today on In the Garden. If you want to ask more questions or get more details about how to prepare your garden for this fall season, you can go to a Grange Co-op and talk to an expert such as Brandon himself, or go to our website, ktrv.com.